That's a way to answer back. A 3-0 win for the Vegas Golden Knights over the Dallas Stars in Game 2 of the Western Conference Final. And having this guy back, Ryan Reeves, made a world of a difference. Guy was physical from the get-go, obviously. Uncle P.D.D. Pablo loves playing that fourth line first. And Dallas kind of had their hands full to begin with. And giving up an early penalty, Vegas goes on the power play. Good on old Klingberg. But there's Khudobin. Just saving shit left, right, and center. And, every time Vegas kept shooting up, Khudobin saves those pucks. I'm thinking, does Vegas have PTDD? Post-Thatcher Demko disorder, where you think every fucking goalie is basically just this godlike motherfucker right behind the net. Like, just, what the fuck, man? But Dallas still was sweating a little bit. You could see the difference from Game 1 to Game 2, where Game 1, it was just a ragdoll affair. I mean, Vegas looked like they were just getting bullied around from the first second of the game. And thankfully, Robin Lehner, brilliant from the start too. Didn't really have to face up as much as Khudobin did, but when asked, he was up to the task. And that gets you into the second period where the Vegas Golden Knights take an early penalty. McNabb. It happens. Hooking calls, but Lehner's on it. Robin Lehner's on it. Panda Bear. And they play that fucking Future song, or what the fuck is that goddamn artist? Designer. Yeah, that jackass. They play that fucking Panda song. But, the big old Panda Bear knows how to fucking get pucks out the net and out the way. And he was just as sharp as he was in Game 7 against the Vancouver Canucks. And maybe even sharper. Because that pretty much helped the Vegas Golden Knights along the way to getting the first goal. I mean, their first goal, and what they said on NBC, I said the fucking last 275 minutes on ice. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? But could be true, because we have to go back to Game 7 against the Vancouver Canucks when Shea Theodore, might have been Shea Theodore shooting on Thatcher Demko, not the empty netters there. But Paul Stastny, second period, 4 minutes and 53 seconds in. It's Max Pacioretty just dancing around with that shit, and Stas, where the puck is coming his way from, I believe it was a Pacioretty shot, Stas just kind of sticks his fucking shit around, and the puck goes in, and you feel a huge sigh of relief, because I felt like if Vegas conceded any sort of goals today, could have been a slippery slope down to a possible sweep. Momentum works in a weird fucking way in this bubble right now. And thankfully, the Vegas Golden Knights stopped that, because they got the first goal, drew first blood. And unfortunately, when you speak of blood, I mean, it wasn't literal blood. But Shea Theodore was shaken up during that play when the goal was going on. But thankfully, he stayed on during the game. So Vegas Golden Knights getting the advantage 1-0, gets another advantage in the power play, where Corey Perry decides to just be a tripping, fun guy. Like, what the fuck? Why? But he basically gives the Vegas Golden Knights a goal for free. And it was weird, because I'm kind of not used to Vegas Golden Knights scoring on a power play, but there they were, scoring on the fucking power play. William Karlsson, second period, 8 minutes and 24 seconds in. And it was Heiskanen with a really bad turnover on defense, and Stas to Theodore to Karlsson, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful goal on the power play. And I think after that power play goal, the Dallas Stars kind of lost their fucking mind. I mean, especially Radulov. He takes the penalty, and what could have potentially been a disastrous penalty for the Dallas Stars, where it seemed the Vegas Golden Knights got a goal. It was called for a goalie interference. Max Pacioretty, smothering on the way inside the crease near Anton Khudobin, and a goal that should have been, counted for either Shea Theodore or Max Pacioretty's deflection. no goal. But you could kind of see the mental slip of the Dallas Stars after that William Karlsson power play goal. And just continuing with that trend of Alexander Radulov just getting that fucking penalty, there goes Jamie Benn for roughing. It's like, what are you fucking doing, man? Like, why are you just letting this happen? Although Dallas's penalty killing unit has been excellent thus far. I mean, yes, that power play goal does go in from William Karlsson, but what continued after this from the penalty kill unit for the Dallas Stars was pretty solid. I mean, Khudobin and the unit was just getting, pucks cleared, getting blocks. And here's the crazy part. What happens after they kill off, they not kill off the penalty. Well, the Dallas Stars, when they kill off the penalty, there's an immediate breakaway towards Robin Lehner, and Lehner just stopped that shit nice and clean. And again, I think there were moments in these games where you felt like it was kind of scripted, like, oh, maybe if this happens, that happens. It works in a weird fucking way where you're thinking, maybe if Robin Lehner gets this kind of big save, maybe the Vegas Golden Knights can carry off this momentum, maybe score one. And they totally do! They totally fucking do. Tomas Nosek, third period, 14 minutes and 32 seconds in. Now, it's not immediately after that, but it's just that fucking energy, the saves like Robin Lehner can give, like that, those highlight kind of saves. It gives the team that boost that they need. But wow, this goal just generating from Stevenson, Roy, and Nosek was just a 3-on-1 basically, because I guess Tyler Seguin just kind of coming in, from the neutral zone and leaving just this wide gap, just insanely open, just has Khudobin have no chance on this shit. And Nosek actually getting that goal felt really cool, because you felt, okay, cool. We got everyone, the forwards at least today, scoring, and not the defensemen, right? I mean, you were so used to these defensemen being the scorers, at least for the last 3-4 games, where, of course, they didn't score in game 1. They didn't score in game 6, but Shea Theodore was kind of the lone goal scorer within those two, those affairs, right? So having the forwards score today was something I thought, cool, this feels good. Everyone's getting their confidence back. There's juice in the building today, even though, yes, to end the period, the Vegas Golden Knights had another penalty to kill, which they did, thankfully, because if obviously if you get that penalty, with just about 2 minutes left to go in the period, and the Dallas Stars score on it, they could really change the game around. But thankfully, the Vegas Golden Knights able to kill off that shit, allow 0 shots by Dallas, and move on into the third period, where Radek Faksa gave up a very early power play. But I do have to mention, before Faksa fucka things up, terrible fucking name joke shit right there. But Khudobin was switched for, what is it, Jake Ottinger, is that right? Yes. Jake Ottinger. I could be pronouncing his name incorrectly, but Jake O.T., man. In it for the Dallas Stars. And Faksa, yes, getting on the power play meant the Vegas Golden Knights had another power play opportunity to get something big on there. And while Hintz was, being escorted to the locker room, the Vegas Golden Knights put up 0 shots. Just 0 shots. And just could not do nothing on this power play. I mean, sometimes the power play for the Vegas Golden Knights looks so fucking anemic, and you think, what the fuck are they actually going to do? And usually the answer is nothing. But time just flies by. Both sides, goalies, defense, getting the fucking pucks out the way, neutral zone, quick battles here and there, and then next thing you know, you only got 10 minutes left in the period. And the Vegas Golden Knights have to make sure that Ottinger, feels pressure, at least keeps the Vegas Golden Knights honest. And Pacioretty actually keeps the Vegas Golden Knights nice and steady in there, but the puck hits the post, and Ottinger is actually pulled with 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go in the third period, where the Dallas Stars, I feared, could have made a potential comeback because, I mean, I recalled the Calgary series for the Dallas Stars where they were just electric, even being down 3-2-0. And the Vegas Golden Knights have been known to give up goals a lot, very late. But Lehner was a huge net presence at the end. And you can feel the confidence in this guy in the net, and that trickling down to how the players played and just playing with the pressure. And obviously, again, having Ryan Reeves there tonight for the Vegas Golden Knights felt like a huge difference. I mean, even closing out to start the game, and everybody felt like they were just on it. The whole thing, though, I mean, Pacioretty does ice the puck with 1 minute and 48 seconds left to go. But at that point, you felt the Vegas Golden Knights really were going to close out this game no problem. And then add to the fact that Radulov gets another penalty, a double minor for high sticking on McNabb, who was actually bleeding after that. You felt cool. All right, 1 minute and 48 seconds or 40 some odd seconds left to go with a 4 minute, power play, which I know they're not going to score on, but you can still kill time with it. Felt great. Felt awesome. Because here's the thing, man. Again, after losing game one the way the Vegas Golden Knights did, 1-0, only one goal allowed in the first period, not even 3 minutes in, and then putting up 25 shots on a goaltender who was pretty damn solid, but you were still being dragged around all game, but still managed to get just barely lose. This felt like a great answer. And, I'm not shitting on Khudobin tonight. Anton Khudobin, 24 saves on 27 shots, 3 goals allowed, 889 save percentage. Jake Ottinger with 5 saves on 5 shots. I'm thinking in my head, is he the next Thatcher Demko? Jesus Christ. But, of course, they do have Ben Bishop. If Bishop is healthy, right? I mean, I don't know if he's fully healthy or not. I don't really know what the status of Ben Bishop is. But if he's healthy and good to go, he could be a very, very dangerous backup for the Vegas Golden Knights in the near future. Who the hell knows? But tonight, the Vegas Golden Knights had their own superstar in net in Robin Lehner. 24 saves on 24 shots. A 4th shutout affair for Robin Lehner. He has gotten shutouts in the last 2 series. 4 shutouts in total between those 2 series, where each wins, he has posted a shutout. That is some incredible shit, and I hope this keeps going. Obviously, Game 3 is going to be a massive, massive test for the Vegas Golden Knights because I fear the Dallas Stars are just going to be waking up. When you guys have to realize that the Dallas Stars, over the last 2 series from round 1 to round 2, were scoring lights out. I fear the game of 6-3, 4-2, 5-4 total kind of game is going to pop up one of these days. And the Vegas Golden Knights have to be prepared. They have to just be on their toes because the series is just tied. We're not up. We're not in any of this shit. We are bouncing back from a 1-0 fucking deficit, and we have to just keep going, boys. There is 7 more wins to the cup. I know it's crazy to think about it like that, but we got to keep this shit going, boys. So let's get back on it on Thursday, and good Lord, conference finals, baby. It's so good. So go Knights, go, boys and girls. Follow me at the Sky Lounge on all the links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily contents. Go Knights, go. And now, fuck off.